After about as close to 3 hour delay as possible, finally underway here. Faulkner versus Dalton State. A little bit of problems with the time changing, restarting the broadcast, but we're finally back underway. The Lady Eagles coming in at 6-2-1, their best start since 2011, and that their game 10, which is this game here back in 2011, had a 2-1 win over Shorter in 2011. Faulkner with a fairly similar lineup, just one personnel change and a couple of location changes tactically. Haley Bartell starting at right back where Ashlyn Lockwood had been. Ashlyn Lockwood starting for Angelica Justice, who is on the bench to start off. Dalton State getting ready to send in a cross. That was Keely Snyder. Faulkner comes away with it. Carolyn Gayer to Victoria Moran. Moran finds Nanoko Ome. Looking for Faith Pelletier King. Headed back. A foot race. Camila Parada trying to get there, but out making the collection is Maddie Dollar. Dollar, the freshman goalkeeper from White Pine, Tennessee. Clara Ebert intercepts. The starting lineup for Dalton State in numerical order: Maddie Dollar, Cynthia Coronel, Andrea Garcia, Kaylee Carpenter, Sarah Chamelet, Adriana Delgado, Rocio Carzales, Alyssa Bilbrey, Adriana Aryun, Keely Snyder, and Jacqueline Tapia. Centers to the midfielder, Bilbrey. Bilbrey up ahead to Snyder. Snyder cuts inside. Ebert cuts her down. Foul on the German midfielder. Set piece opportunity for Dalton State. See if they can test Megan White, who is already one of the more decorated goalkeepers in Faulkner women's soccer history, recently breaking the single-season record for clean sheets, surpassing Kate Eden in her 2014 effort with 5. White already has 6. Standing over this, has a shot from distance. White collects it. A dangerous ball from Rocio Carzales. White rolls out to Bartell. Lineup tactically for the Lady Eagles. Left back, Wilson Stevens. Center backs, Taylor Strength, Ashlyn Lockwood. Right back, Haley Bartell. Holding midfielder is Clara Ebert. Attacking midfielders, Nanoko Ome and Victoria Moran. Left winger is Camila Parada. Right winger is Carolyn Gayer. And the target forward is Faith Pelletier King. Foul called on Moran. A little bit of extracurriculars between her and Andrea Garcia. Referee stomping it out quickly. Rocio Carzales stands over this one. Carzales sends this looking for Snyder. Snyder chips it up, but it went out for a goal kick before she was able to redirect it towards center. Goal kick coming up for Megan White. These two teams through conference play have been about as even as can be. 1-1-1 overall. Most recently, a 0-0 draw over in Dalton. Rakima Naji with an 11-save clean sheet in double overtime there for the Lady Eagles. Dalton State attacking up the middle. Delgado Switches out wide. Carpenter. She's able to find the recycle. After getting tangled up with Parada a little bit there. Parada helped her back up to her feet, though. Back and forth between the center backs. Gonzalez and Tapia. Faulkner takes it away. Moran sending a through ball. Nobody there. Gonzalez kicks it up ahead. Bilbrey. Bilbrey looking for a through. Had a decent channel, but Taylor Strength with a great read on it. Turning is Camila Parada. Fires it off the defender. Nanoka Ome holds it up. Sends it out for Steven. A foul called. Taylor Strength looks to take this one. Strength kicks it up ahead. It bounces to Gaer. Faith Pelletier King is offside. Goes post in with the shot, but it won't count. Just a bit offside from Faith Pelletier King. Gaer with a great ball. A great idea. Just about a yard or two off. Ome with two headers. Moran tries to settle now. Ebert sends it out wide. Bartel gives chase. Sends it up a little bit heavy for Carolyn Gaer to get to. And Andrea Garcia will drop back. Garcia plays back out wide to Chamelet. Through ball looking for Snyder. Pressure applied by Strength. Able to shut down that attack. A foul called, I believe. Foul called on Keely Snyder.
No, it's not your fault. You would have gotten the whole game in. But, it came to rain.
Lockwood up ahead. Parada giving chase now. Faulkner loves to go on this counterattack. Quick link-up play. Parada gets around the defender. Keeps it on the line. And blocked with the cross. Great defense. And Dalton State trying to counter of their own. Keely Snyder can't get past Taylor Strength. She's been superb so far. At center back, one of the few players of this team that not only have been here from last year, but the year before that as well. A junior on the field, a senior academically. Pelletier King finds Victoria Moran. 3-on-2. Camila Parada with it now. Parada gets to it. Numbers dropping back. Parada looking for King. Off target. First big chance of the day. Faith Pelletier King pulls it wide. A great opportunity, and right there you just saw how dangerous this attacking front can be from Faulkner. A Lady Eagles team that has been scoring in bunches recently. 32-0 in their last three contests. 2 wins over Talladega, 10-0, 11-0 results there, and a win over Judson. Or actually 34-0 over the last 4 matches with a 2-0 win over Mississippi University for women. Last Saturday. Foul here. Good opportunity for Faulkner to get another shot on frame. Camila Parada stands over this one. Looks like she'll take a right-footed strike. Has 4 attackers forward. Parada sends it right on goal. Spilled, but collected by Maddie Dollar. Dollar able to get a hold of that ball last minute. Good goalkeeping from the freshmen. 2 freshman goalkeepers in this contest. back and forth. Finally settled by Dalton before Ome pokes it free. Dalton State recovers, though. As Chamelet drops back. Chamelet once more. Centers it up for Adriana Arjun. Steven clears it forward. Bilbrey coming the other way now. Alyssa Bilbrey with a nice dribble, pushes it out to the right side. Steven applies pressure. Thought she had drawn the touch off of Kaylee Carpenter on the way out, but referee saw otherwise. Throw in, looking for Snyder. Snyder turns, can't connect. Camila Parada with it now, sends it up the field, nobody there. Just a little bit of a clearance opportunity. Strength heads it away, popped high in the air by Victoria Moran, headed down, and a good opportunity here for Dalton State, snuffed out once again by Taylor Strength. Faulkner coming the other way now. Faith Pelletier-King pulls back, sends it up for Camila Parada, waiting just on the edge of her goal box, Maddie Dollar. Positioning's been really, really good so far from the freshman keeper. Helped stop a couple opportunities. Headed by Ome. Flicked on. Pinballing around now. Nice touch from Ebert to settle. Moran sends it up high looking for Carolyn Gaillere. Gaillere with some pressure from behind. Good defense once again from the Roadrunner outside back, Andrea Garcia. Bartel shoulders are off the ball. Looking for King in the middle. Takes a heavy touch. Dollar out to collect. Again, a really good ball. Good opportunity for Faith Pelletier-King. With 9 goals in 4 games, those opportunities seem like they'll be cashed in at some point. Pelletier-King is not officially ranked in the NAIA rankings in goal scoring because she hadn't played 75% of the games, but if she was, she'd be, as of Monday, tied for 23rd along with teammate Carolyn Gaillere. It breaks free Gaillere, applying the pressure now. Drops back under the foot of Moran. That's one she'll want back, and Faulkner will recycle. Megan White, a lot of time, picks her spot but misses it. Here comes Alyssa Bilbrey, switches out to the other side for Carpenter. Carpenter centering to Delgado. Delgado drops back for Arjun. Meg's the referee with a nice bit of skill to get over it. Bilbrey to Coronel. Snyder with all kinds of time sends it out. Switches looking for a cross now are the Roadrunners. Recycling around, they'll send in a long diagonal ball. Alone in the middle. Bouncing around, a really dangerous opportunity. Shot off target from Chamelet. White gets ready to send it away. Faulkner in all blue, Dalton State in all white. Bilbrey drops back for Arjun. Here's Garcia. Garcia gets around the high pressure from Gaillere. A lot of spin on that ball. Takes it away from the Roadrunners, but a clearance down. Ome applying pressure, forces a turnover. Parada out to Gaillere. One-touch pass to Victoria Moran. Moran with some space goes to the left side after being closed in on. Ebert sends it forward, no one there. Knocked away by Lockwood. Steven centers. Faulkner comes away with it. Pelletier King with the through ball. Getting to it is Victoria Moran. She doesn't have anyone except Gayer. Gayer in the middle of the box right now. Gayer will not receive that one. Pelletier King with a late run. Knocked away. Here's Calera Ebert. Ebert out wide looking for Parada. Can't find her. Ome trying to settle. Can't do it. Coming the other way now is Snyder. There'll be a foul back probably on Camila Parada. Marcio Carrizales to kick it away. One of the two center backs for the Roadrunners. Ome heads it up. Once again, but a throw-in slated. The ball goes into the trash can. That's got to count for at least 1 point. Arjun comes away with it. Misconnection with Coronel. Another through ball opportunity. Pretty clear how Faulkner and Dalton State are trying to attack right now. They like to use their mids to send through balls at angles. Try and expose the center backs. Alyssa Bilbrey plays it out wide for Chamelet. Turning is Snyder. She'll drop back. Garcia, shoulder to shoulder with Moran. Garcia will stay with it. Moran disagrees. Headed up by Bartel off the throw. Drop back for Garcia once more. Garcia looks ahead. 1-2 passing off target from number 2, Cynthia Coronel. Throw in from Bartel. Dalton State able to settle it. Roadrunners content to play the back line for a little bit, and they'll now move forward. Chamelet in the middle, Bilbrey. Bilbrey finds Arjun. Arjun back out to this left side. Chamelet, 1-2 from Coronel. Through ball looking for Snyder. Can't keep it in play, though. And Faulkner will throw it in. Moran turns it over. Parada gets twisted up a little bit. A little slow to get up. Keely Snyder now on it. Plays to the right side, popped up. Strength gets to it. It's Carpenter dropping back for Jacqueline Tapia. Dalton State playing what looks like a 5-back or a 3-back, whichever you want to describe it as. They both play fairly functionally the same. The first sub as Victoria Moran comes off. And Dominique Rivera comes onto the field. Rivera, freshman from Brownsville, Texas, seeing her first action of the afternoon. Gayer gets a throw in. Haley Bartel drops to Lockwood. Strength out wide to Wilson Steven. Steven sends it up ahead. Can't find an attacker. A lot of backspin on that ball. Sends it wide. Gayer trying to make something from it. Drops back to Nanoko Ome. Off the feet of Pelletier King, couldn't quite trap it. Now Dalton State with an opportunity. They're pushing forward. Here's Kaylee Carpenter. Good one-touch passing. Trying to see the number out there. I can't see it from this angle. Centering pass to Arjun. Handball. And come the other way. Bartel looking for Gayer. Gayer started the run a little bit late, won't be able to get to it. Watch it, the way out, throw in for Chamelet. After a pair of subs coming up for the Roadrunners. Looks like number 13, Adriana Delgado, and number 2, Cynthia Coronel are coming off. Number 9, Andrea Lopez, along with, I think that's number 10, Andrea Soto Calderon. Ebert drops. Strength out to Steven. Back to Strength. Work the back line to Lockwood. Lockwood, the lone senior on this roster in eligibility. Booted ahead, but Ome intercepts. Finds Ebert. Strength back out wide. 22-13 remaining. Throw in after that. Put out by Steven. Bilbrey. Turns it over. Ome to Rivera. Rivera with a heavy touch. Can't settle it. Turnover. Ebert applying pressure. Getting around her is Keely Snyder. Snyder with the through ball. Looking for Calderon. Calderon with a shot. It'll be collected by Megan White. Headed back, but settled by Bartel. A turnover, and looking to move quickly is Lopez. Gayer to Rivera. Rivera, miscommunication with Ome. Looking for her a little bit more up the field. Was about 5 yards behind her. Ebert picks up the heavy touch from Calderon, dances around her marker, and will recycle. Dalton State entering the contest at 4-5, 0-1 in the SSAC. It's their second game. This Faulkner's first conference game of the season. A 3-0 loss to Middle Georgia for the Roadrunners last week, a week ago today. Both teams trying to find that field of 6 for the SSAC tournament. Both missed it last year. There is someone on the field who was participating in that tournament last year, and that is Dalton State head coach. I'll probably absolutely butcher the way to pronounce his name. Saif Al-Safer was a coach at Florida College last year, now the director of soccer operations, coaching both the men's and the women's teams for the Roadrunners. He made the first round last year before losing to Mobile. He's also the interim athletic director, if I'm remembering correctly. Rivera sends it to Bartel. Bartel up the field. intercepted. Coming away with it is Chamelet, centering pass. Center once more for Bilbrey, finding Calderon. They'll complete the switch now with Carpenter. Bilbrey once more. Arjun. Good idea, just not the right angle on that pass, right into the feet of Carolyn Gaillard, who's dropped all the way back to assist Bartel. Now pushing a little bit forward. Bartel recovers, can't find her. Turning is Keely Snyder. Snyder still on it. Cut down. But no foul given. Good challenge from the German midfielder. Keely Snyder providing some danger early. Headed back into play. Faulkner weathering a little bit of possession in their end. They'll clear it down. Parada provides chase. He scooped up by $1. Arjun to Lopez. Lopez pushes out wide for Carpenter. Carpenter can't control. Throw incoming for Wilson Stevens. She'll drop back. 17:42 remaining in the first half. You're just now joining us looking for the men's broadcast. You're not on a tape delay. The women's game just got started about 30 minutes ago. Lightning delays for about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Cycling around now to Alyssa Bilbrey. Arjun to Lopez. Lopez turns it over. Cleared away. Garcia to Bilbrey. Hebert intercepts. Ome drops back. Miscommunication. Expecting an earlier run from Parada. Hebert able to get it to her left back, Steven. But can't settle it. Coming the other way now are the Roadrunners. They'll push it out wide for Snyder. Snyder one more to Carpenter. Steven gets there and will put it out of play. Arjun as the Roadrunners cycle around. Garcia turnover, good pressure from Rivera. She's back on the ball now. Dalton State coming away with it. With Lopez to Calderon. That touch, will it be enough? A little bit too heavy for Carpenter. Rivera's fouled by Calderon. No argument there. From the sophomore from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Strength hops it to Bartel. Caravales. Caravales up ahead now. Gaillard applying pressure. King, Faith Pelletier King on it now. Dribbling center, has a shot. High, off the crossbar, back in play. Looks like Maddie Dollar got a hand to it to push it high.
She missed that by a couple inches. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it went off the crossbar. Keeper never touched it.
Strength back to Lockwood. To White now. Trying to spread out this Dalton State defense. Misses the pass. Bartella getting some pressure on Chamelais. Chamelais comes away with it. Turning is Snyder. Arjun to Bilbrey. Calderon back to Arjun. I'll play it out wide for Carpenter. Carpenter sends in a cross. Takes a deflection. Scooped up by Megan White. Looking for Faith Pelletier King. She's shoved down. Ome can't connect with Gayer. Throw in coming for the Roadrunners following that substitution. Like coming off was Kaylee Carpenter. Snyder with it now. Snyder dribbles left. Good challenge from Taylor Strength to force a corner. New player on for the Roadrunners. It's Maria Vasquez, a senior from Dalton, Georgia. Corner coming in. I believe that'll be Bilbrey to take it. Whipped in. White collects. Easy catch for Megan White. Faith Pelletier King knocked off the ball. But a foul called on Rocio Carazales. I'll get the name right eventually. Taylor Strength. Strength sends in this free kick. Couldn't quite connect with King, who looked ready to center. Camila Parada on it now. Two defenders on her. Can she find a pass? She can, and that's Ome. Ome centers for Rivera. Good play for Melissa Bilbrey to take the ball away. Dalton State trying to spark a counter of their own. Held up by Clara Ebert. Good work from the holding mid. Up ahead for Snyder now. Snyder centering pass. Calderon. Calderon can't connect with, I believe that was Andrea Lopez, who is also up top. Yeah, Lopez around the penalty spot. Missed that pass. Shocked to not see a shot from Calderon there. Chances are coming aplenty right now for both teams. Tapia to Arjun. Back to Snyder. Here's Tapia. To Bilbrey. Left side now, Chamelais. Dominique Rivera. Closed down on by Bilbrey. Nice ball move to get past her. Ome with the through, looking for Faith Pelletier King. Off her line, shot from distance, Pelletier King! Oh, just missed. Tried to chip the keeper. Maddie Dollar with a tremendous effort off of her line. to stop the one-on-one opportunity and force the long shot, the long first touch shot from the Canadian forward. Rivera intercepts the goal kick. Chamalay to Bilbrey. Strength up ahead. Arjun looking for Bilbrey. Bilbrey stays on it despite a challenge from Rivera. Turnover to Parada. Camilo Parada looking for Pelletier King. Big collision in the middle. Nothing, says the referee. Play on. Andrea Lopez intercepted by Steven. Ome to Eber. Chamalay off of Gaer. But Bartel recovers. The brilliant move that the men's soccer team down here loving. Strength drops back, booted away. A foul in the back of Nanoko Ome. From Arjun. Strength sends it out for Steven. Steven comes to the center and plays it to Bartel. Here's Lockwood now. He's cycling for Megan White. She finds Eber in the middle. Eber muscles her way around the defender. Plays right. Big collision. Rivera with the Meg. Play on, says the official. Here comes Faith Pelletier King. Through ball looking for Parada. Off target, broken up. Parada able to control it, but a foul. Called her for a little bit of hand fighting. Things are getting a little bit chippy down there. It's Calderon with the opportunity now. Got around Lockwood. Sends in a cross, but right into the waiting hands of Megan White. Bilbrey up to Lopez. Back to Bilbrey. Through looking for Chamalay. Chamalay looking for options. She'll drop back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Calderon. Chamalay. Broken up by Rivera, but Bilbrey gets back on it. Dalton State with a nice spell of possession. They'll switch the field now and charge up the right side. Wilson Steven there breaks up the attempt, but shielded out by Jacqueline Tapia. Lopez out wide. That's Vasquez. One touch. Back out. Centering pass. Parada breaks it up. Strength. Trying to get around the defender. Hits it off her feet. Earns a Faulkner throw-in. We approach 5 minutes remaining in the first half here. Nothing. These two teams are now have yet to find a goal between the two of them in about 150 minutes so far in the last two matches. Back heel pass. Frees up some space for the Roadrunners. Bilbrey unable to do much of anything with it. Chamelet recovers. Bilbrey recycles back. 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Tapia now to Calderon. Out wide to Chamelet. Chamelet to Lopez. Lopez's shot, save by Megan White. That's her 4th save. Jacqueline Tapia. Played out by Faith Pelletier-King. Coming off is Chamelet now and subbing back on is number 5, Autumn Winchell. Keely Snyder will come out for Selena Vasquez. Ome to Ebert. Here's Bartel. Big collision of shins, it seemed like. Right there, throw in for Bartel. Defender misses it. Gaillard trying to get there, knocked out for another throw. For Faulkner. Bartel will take it. 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Can Faulkner find some separation going back into the locker room? Rivera dances around the defender out wide to Bartel. She is offside. One of the easier calls for the official with her being right in front of her. Right in front of him. Carrizales to kick. Gaillard intercepted by Bilbrey. Coming the other way with it is Winchell. Bartel with a fairly hard foul, and Autumn Winchell, the freshman from Jasper, Georgia, not had the easiest 5 minutes. Carrizales to take this set piece, 1:15 remaining. Swinging in, strength, misses it, and White is fouled. Yellow card on Andrea Lopez. Lopez gets the foul. It was right in the breadbasket of Megan White. Crashes right through her. Arjun to Vasquez. Selena Vasquez. Wilson Steven takes it away. Faulkner with 30 seconds remaining, trying to make something happen here. Dominique Rivera up to Nanoko Ome. 2-on-1. Faulkner comes away with it. Faith Pelletier-King gets around Bilbrey. Through ball looking for Ome. Headed backwards. Dollar gets to it and picks it up. Gaillard applying some pretty strong pressure. 8 seconds remaining. Dalton State doesn't look to be in too much of a hurry. And they will wait out the clock. And at the end of the first half, nothing separate these two teams. Chances for either side, though. Faulkner with a couple really, really good looks. Dalton State with a couple decent shots. We've got 14 minutes and 50 seconds of halftime remaining. We'll be back on the other side of it to bring you the second half in this SSAC contest here on the Faulkner Sports Network. Second half ready to go. Get back underway. Dalton State to kick it off. Nothing to separate these two teams. Quick look at first half stats. 5 saves for Megan White, 1 save for Maddie Dollar. Dalton State's taken 6 shots. Faulkner 4. 1 shot on goal from the Lady Eagles, 5 from Dalton State. Carzales leading and Calderon leading a team. Leading the Roadrunners with 2 each. 2 shots each. Faith Pelletier King with 3 shots. None on target, though. 45 minutes separate these two teams. Throw in awarded to Dalton State. Faith Pelletier King with it, looking for Carolyn Gayer. Maddie Dollar cleans it up. Good effort from a freshman keeper. Again, she hasn't had necessarily too many saves. She's been saving a lot of opportunities. A bad turnover. Cleaned up by Lockwood. Ome. And a full roll from Dalton State. Too much on that pass from Moran. Roadrunners coming the other way now. Looking for Snyder. Can't find her. There's Clara Ebert. Up this side for Camila Parada. Parada comes around the left side now. Beats her defender of Carpenter. King has a shot. Faith Pelletier King off target. Mishit that one. 58th minute now. Or 48th minute. Garcia up the left side. It's played to Bilbrey now. Nanoko Ome tangled up a little bit. Can't recover her poke free. Silva to Bilbrey. Gabrielle Silva. I think that is anyways. Dalton State with another opportunity here. Megan White comes off her line, charging out, and makes the stop. Yeah, notable event. Late in the first half, a yellow card awarded to Andrea Lopez. Goal kick bounces to Faith Pelletier King. Camila Parada with the through ball looking for Gayer. They're really making Maddie Dollar stay with a high line right now. Scott Sterling has entered the building in form of Haley Bartell. Melissa Bilbrey ends up winning that little tussle with Victoria Moran. 3 shoulder-to-shoulder opportunities that the Roadrunners have come away with it. Can they cash it in? They can't. The bad pass intercepted by Bartell. Carolyn Gayer coming the other way. Faith Pelletier King 1-on-2. Has help from Moran. She'll lay it off to her. Victoria Moran 1-on-1 now. And right into the defender, Rocio Carzales. Third ball up ahead for Keely Snyder. Snyder coming down the left wing. Strength shields it out for a corner. Just the second corner of the match. Kaylee Carpenter will make the long run to get over there. A lot of numbers back for the Lady Eagles. Played short for Chamelais. Chamelais has a shot off target. .40 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. Dalton State most recently had a 2-1 loss to NCAA Division III Sewanee on Tuesday. They've had 3 clean sheets on this season and 5 games where they've allowed multiple goals. Just 1 game with 1 goal allowed for the Roadrunners. Camila Parada wins that. Great positioning from the Argentine. Carolyn Gayer can't spring that one free. Good defense from Chamelais. Victoria Moran gets in the way of that one. Now whips in a cross. Out for a goal kick. Intercepted by Faith Pelletier-King. Half volley off the post and spins in. Faith Pelletier-King intercepts the goal kick and spins it off the post and in. Faulkner gets the good bounce, and sometimes that's all you need. A great effort on the half volley from Faith Pelletier-King. That's her 10th goal in just 5 games in Faulkner Blue. The Grambling State transfer has made an instant and immediate impact. Faulkner takes that 1-0 advantage. Lockwood clears that out.
He's turned the ball over 4 times.
Maddie Dollar really quick to restart that last opportunity. And now a chance on the other end now. A shot. Takes a deflection off the face. And into the back of the net. Cynthia Coronel knots it right back up. About 30 seconds apart, if even that. 2 goals. 1-1 now. Just like that, Faulkner gets a good break, gets a good bounce. Dalton State gets another good bounce right back after it. And we're tied up once again. Just the second goal that Megan White has conceded to non-NCAA Division I teams this season. Pelletier-King with the nice turn from that ball from Ome. Here's Carolyn Gayer. Gayer with the shot, and she will score! 3 goals in a minute and a half. This game has caught on fire. Carolyn Gayer with the goal, her 10th of the season. 2 Lady Eagles in double figures on the season. And more importantly, a 2-1 Faulkner advantage in a game that was 0-0 about 90 seconds ago. Keely Snyder restarts. And in the past 2 minutes, defense has been completely optional as both teams have been able to come straight down and score. Carolyn Gayer with another opportunity now. She centers it for Faith Pelletier-King. Faith Pelletier-King pulls it to her left foot, drops back. Shot from Nanoka Ome goes high. Maddie Dollar kicks it away. Adriana Delgado. Intercepted by Lockwood. Faulkner able to clean up the chaos. Kicked away. Taylor Strength intercepted now. And here's Coronel, the goal scorer. Delgado on the left side, poked away by Ashlyn Lockwood. Throw in for our June. Drop back and a nice pullover move from Chamelet. Faulkner able to draw a deflection on the way out, and they'll get a throw in. So two crazy bounces lead to 2 goals quickly. Faulkner with a nice build-up and a class finish. Intercepted now, and a good opportunity, but Taylor Strength there. Noko Ome with it now. 2 weird bounces and a great build-up counterattack from Faulkner, or a great build-up attack from Faulkner. And the difference are the scores in this game. And Noko Ome to Faith Pelletier King to Carolyn Gaer for that decisive goal. And about as clear of a handball as you'll see. As Kaylee Carpenter spikes that one down. Taylor Strength to send in this set piece opportunity. Floats it high, misses her attackers, but it's bouncing around, and Faulkner recover. Victoria Moran tripped up, and a dangerous free kick opportunity coming up for the Lady Eagles. Let's see who will take this one. It's a little far out, but can they test Maddie Dollar here? Faith Pelletier King currently standing over this one. Be stunned to see her go anywhere except on frame here. Dollar had a little bit of trouble stopping or catching one from this range earlier. Faith Pelletier King pops it high off target. Sent it just a little bit wide, trying to go for the top corner and missed it. 33:20 remaining. Throw-in awarded to Dalton State there. Actually, they'll call a foul from a little bit further back. Marcio Carzales stands over this one. This is just the second time the Lady Eagles have had a lead on the Roadrunners, if my memory is serving me correct. The only other time was a golden goal in overtime in 2016. Faith Pelletier King collects the throw-in. Heavy touch. She'll retake over. But again, another heavy touch. Couldn't quite settle it down. Moran gets her boot to it. Chamelet hits it off the defender. Bartell drops back. Strength clears it away. Neither team able to settle. Faulkner will throw it in. Intercepted while looking for Pelletier King. But Ebert drops back. Wilson Stephen turns it over, wins it back, almost turns it over again. Moran can't settle down. Coming the other way is Arjun. Arjun with the through ball to the right side, looking for Carpenter. Stephen will shield it. Carpenter will win a corner. Stephen couldn't quite shield that one in. And Kaylee Carpenter, the right winger from Ringgold, Georgia, get ready to send in this corner. No one short, so they're going towards the center. There it is, headed away, but a foul. Not quite sure on who. If I had to guess, it would be Jacqueline Tapia. Camila Parada. Can't quite keep it in play, but will win the throw-in off the foot of Kaylee Carpenter. Stephen looking for options. Ome backs down her defender. Like Angela Grant in the low post. Through ball from Victoria Moran finds Caroline Gayer. A shot from distance off target. Two subs coming on for the Roadrunners. Coming off is a goal scorer, Cynthia Coronel. And Adriana Delgado is coming off as well. Andrea Lopez and Andrea Soto Calderon coming on from Dalton, Georgia and Sugar Hill, Georgia, respectively. Both listed as midfielders, a senior and a sophomore. Lockwood kicks it out. Snyder dances around the left side, gets around Bartell. Bartell kind of tripped up a little bit, and tripping over her was Snyder. Free kick awarded. An unfortunate foul to give up for Bartell there. Not really trying to commit the foul, but Sarah Chamelet standing over this one, a senior from Toronto. Chamelet sends in the cross. Looked like it was headed backwards by the Dalton State offense. Bilbrey. Out to Kaylee Carpenter. Carpenter centers a touch and settled, but knocked away by Lockwood. Needed to be a little bit quicker than Snyder. And a little bit of space. Quickly closed in for Ashlyn Lockwood. Carolyn Gayer sends it away. Faith Pelletier King trying to get to it. Didn't attack it quite as much. Trying to get a good turn. Bilbrey out wide to Carpenter. Both players fall down. Stephen first one back up. Sent away by Arjun. Switching the field. Ebert pulled down by Alyssa Bilbrey. The Bilbrey, a senior from Ringgold, Georgia. A lot of Georgia influence on this Dalton State team. There's 5 players from outside the state. 4 of them are in a neighboring state, whether it be Tennessee or Florida, and 1 from Canada. Calderon sends it down the line. Cutting inside, looking for a cross, was Keely Snyder. Snyder couldn't quite connect. With Lopez. Wilson Stephen throws it in. Nanoko Ome. Recycling around now. Strength. Pops it high. Still chaos. No one really coming away with it. Camila Parada gets it, and she will win a throw-in. 25:57 remaining. Both men's teams warming up for the SSAC game of the week to start 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Steven throws it in to Strength. Strength plays it out of bounds. Off of a defender. My view was a little bit blocked there. Ome pops over the defender but can't connect. Back heel from Calderon for Lopez. Here's Bilbrey. Arjun will recycle all the way back to Garcia. She'll send it up the left side now. Bilbrey to Arjun. Arjun will switch once more. Here's Jacqueline Tapia for Carpenter. Kaylee Carpenter whips in across Calderon off of her feet and watched out for a goal kick by Megan White. Faulkner's used just one sub so far today. Or is employed only one sub today. There's no limit on the number of substitutions you can do. Foul on Nanoko Ome. Standing over this one is Rocio Carazales. Carazales sends that towards goal. Megan White up and snags it. Kicked away. And a little bit of a shove from Andrea Garcia. And Faulkner coming away with it now. Gayer can't cut back, but she'll recover. Moran with space to Eber. Eber getting closed in on. Plays it out to Bartel. Haley Bartel looking for Faith Pelletier King. Camila Parada ends up collecting it. Parada outside foot looking for a through ball. A little bit too much on it. Bilbrey in the middle now. Dalton State with a lot of possession here recently. A little bit too much for Kaylee Carpenter to consider giving chase to. Throw in coming for Wilson to Steven. Calderon. Calderon 1-on-1 or 1-on-3. Lockwood breaks it up. Pelletier King tried to fight two defenders for that ball, couldn't quite do it. They'll work the right side once more. Keely Snyder. Snyder sends in cross but blocked out by Strength. Corner coming in for Kaylee Carpenter. Actually, she will sub off, and Alyssa Bilbrey will come to take this. Also subbing off is number 8, Sarah Chamelet. Coming back on is Cynthia Cornell, and Bailey Tarvin checks in for the first time. Tarvin listed at 5'7". Bilbrey sends it to the top of the box, can't settle. Dalton State will have to recycle. Steven throws into Strength. Out of play, Dalton State will throw it in. Interception from Haley Bartell. Bartell with a through ball. Will it be just a little bit wide? A little bit too much outside angle, but a really good idea from Haley Bartell. Jacqueline Tapia boots it away. Lopez to Tarvin. Bilbrey finds its way to Calderon. Calderon with a through ball. She's got Coronel, but Haley Bartell had her. Throw in coming up for the Roadrunners. Knocked out of play. Turning is Adriana Arjun. Clara Ebert, Faith Pelletier King, keep her way off her line. Maddie Dollar, nearly 20, 30 yards out of the box. Faith Pelletier King almost made her pay for it. Dalton State with an opportunity now. Sliding pass, intercepted, but turned right back over. Here's Andrea Lopez. Bartell with it now. She'll send it up to Moran. It'll be interesting to watch the Dalton State back line has crept forward over the midline several times. Usually you'll have one that will kind of hold that line since you can't be offside in your own defensive half. Faith Pelletier King's had a couple of opportunities now where she's been able to run free and already be past the defenders. Clara Ebert will come off for Dominique Rivera. Also coming off is Andrea Soto Calderon from Dalton State for Sarah Chamelet. Chamelet, the lone Canadian on this Dalton State roster. Dominique Rivera from Brownsville, Texas. Nanoko Ome from Kyoto, Japan. Intercepted, but a little bit too strong from Victoria Moran. Dollar kicks it away. A little bit mishandled, but settling now is Arjun. Nice one-touch pass from Snyder, looking for Tarvin. Good challenge from Taylor Strength. Cleared away. Strength arguing for a deflection. Won't receive it though. Now throw-in coming in. Throw in from Steven. Looking for Ome. No one really come away with it quite yet. Victoria Moran. Back to Dominique Rivera. And springing away free now is Keely Snyder. Shot from distance. Saved by Megan White. Cynthia Coronel. A goal scorer earlier from Rocky Face, Georgia. Nice outside foot pass. Just a little bit too much strength on it from Ome. Subbing out is Keely Snyder. Coming on looks like Adriana Delgado. Adriana Delgado. Throw in coming down the right side. Back heel from Ome. Faith Pelletier-King looking for Gaer. Carolyn Gaer can't quite connect with Ome. Bartel chests it to Moran, who puts on a great move. Get a little bit of separation and settle it a little bit here. Lockwood right into the feet of the defender, coming the other way as Adriana Delgado. Delgado with some space. Strength daring her to go left. Forces her to go left. And Haley Bartel taken down with what can only be described as a flyweight wrestling move from Cynthia Coronel. Moran, 1-on-4, can't find the defender. Had four white shirts closer than any blue. Ome turns and plays to Pelletier-King. Pelletier-King looking for Gaer, can't find her. And Dalton State recycling. And Tapia out wide to Tarvin. Arjun, little bit of a lazy pass intercepted by Faith Pelletier-King. Faulkner will throw it in down this left side. 14:27 remaining. Dalton State looking for an equalizer. Faulkner looking for insurance. Stephen drops back to Taylor Strength. Strength, a native of Ozark, Alabama. Kicked up by Lockwood from right here in Montgomery. Coming the other way now is Arjun. Arjun leading the charge. Has some options for a through ball. It gets past Haley Bartel. Coronel keeps it in. Actually, she doesn't. Wasn't able to get just got a glimpse of the assistant referee saying it went out. 13:35 remaining. Another sub coming on for Jacqueline Tapia. And Keely Snyder checking back in. They've taken out a defender and pushing numbers forward. Can that option, or can that sub pay dividends? They're playing with a 2 back now as opposed to the 3. Throw in for the Roadrunners. Or a 2 center back system opposed to a 3. So we'll probably see more of a 4-2-4 moving forward. Or even a 4-3-3. Bartel throws it in. Coming the other way with it now is Dalton State. They've got 11 minutes, 55 seconds to find an equalizer. Strength shadowing Snyder. Snyder drops back. Strength clears it away. over the head of the defender, Faith Pelletier-King. Gets to it on the outside. Holding up, looking for some numbers. Moran, it takes a deflection. Goes into the middle of the field after the header. Coming the other way now is Delgado. Delgado gets past, but shoots right into the bread basket of Megan White. Crucial save from the freshman keeper. Referee beckoning her on. I wonder how much gamesmanship Lady Eagles will start with. Referee with his second dodge of the day. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Tarvin centering for Chamelais. Turning is Snyder. Snyder trying to get some opportunity. Goes to her right foot. And drop back Chamelais. Good pressure from Ome and Rivera. Through ball looking for Coronel. Coronel coming down the left side, and a penalty's awarded. A penalty is awarded. The foul called on Carolyn Gaillard. And Megan White faces a high pressure situation here. Standing over this one is Adriana Arjun. Arjun versus White. Arjun shoots and scores 2-2. Perfectly taken penalty, and Dalton State has equalized. Adriana Arjun with the penalty goal. And the foul called on Carolyn Gaillard. Clara Ebert subs back on for Dominique Rivera. Ebert, native of Mannheim City, Germany. Ome to Bartel. If there's no difference here after that 80th minute penalty, no one scores, we will play 2 10-minute periods of golden goal overtime. Getting around the defender is Moran. Victoria Moran sends it to the left side. Nobody there. Now pushing forward is Bailey Tarvin. The gamble paid off from Saif Alisair. Putting the extra attacker on. Applying a little bit more pressure to the Faulkner defense. Gets a penalty. Bartel throws it in to Ome. And out of play. Coming the other way now is Keely Snyder. 2-on-2, strength. Hits it off of Snyder. Goal kick coming up for Faulkner. Megan White to kick it away. 8:11 remaining. Snyder plays to the left. Cleared out by Bartel. Dalton State really applying pressure right now. Can Faulkner call them out on it, or will the Roadrunners be able to steal an away win in the last 10 minutes? Headed away by Ome. The inside to our June. Carrizales gets around Taylor Strength, centering pass, shot, deflected, and a save on the line. Taylor Strength, right place, right time, cool head, keeps it out of the back of the net. Taylor Strength with a crucial stop. That's why you don't ever give up on a play right there. Megan White sends it. Ebert wins the throw. Steven to Moran. Moran unable to link up with anybody. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Throw in from the center back. I wonder how Dalton State will line up tactically for these last few minutes. They have not put in another defender. And it looks like they're sticking with their two center back system. That got them the second goal via penalty. Adriana Delgado. Here comes Cynthia Coronel. Coronel, the one who drew the penalty. A great dribble from Delgado, gets around. And then spin move from Chamelet. Chamelet with some space, looking for Lopez. Lopez one-on-one, shot and scores. Dalton State has scored twice in 5 minutes. Andrea Lopez has what looks to be the potential game winner when just minutes ago Faulkner held a 2-1 lead. Ome sends it forward for Gaer. Carolyn Gaer racing over to the corner flag. She'll shield it. A throw in right on the corner. 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Can Faulkner find an equalizer? Steven throws it in, headed out. Lopez clears it away. Taylor Strength sends it to Bartell. Bartell can't keep it in play, and Dalton State will throw it in. Headed out by Parada. Another throw in coming in for the Roadrunners. Parada heads it out once more. 4 minutes remaining. Dalton State gets yet another throw in. Steven sends it down the field. Faith Pelletier-King providing chase. Faith Pelletier-King, can she knot the game up? Pelletier-King pokes it free. Off her line is Maddie Dollar making the sliding effort. Kicked away. Headed by Steven. Back and forth. Clara Ebert to Carolyn Gayer. Ome, a little bit too much on the through ball. Maddie Dollar will take her time. Punted away. Ome settles. Looking for Camila Parada. Parada provides pressure. Faulkner has a throw in. 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Parada throws it in on the right side. Faith Pelletier-King overhead kick. Nobody there. It was well out of play. Maddie Dollar it's set for the goal kick, which will be taken by Rocio Carrizales. One minute, 56 seconds remaining as Carrizales puts her foot to it. Ome to Moran. Here's Carolyn Gayer. Carolyn Gayer sends in a cross. Dollar collects. Minute 40 seconds remaining. Ome to Moran. Moran pops it up. Headed away by Garcia. Bartel will throw it in. A minute 20 remaining. Garcia plays it out. Throw in from Bartel. Knocked away. Lopez, the eventual game winner. Claire Eber ends up on the floor and gets the foul called against her. Under a minute remaining now. Chamelet takes it to the corner flag. She'll defend it. 3 Lady Eagles around her. Throw in coming up. 35 seconds remaining. Can Faulkner find late magic here? Coronel. Shielding once more. And ruled a corner kick. 17 seconds remaining. No rush from the Roadrunners. Corner comes in. Megan White pushing numbers forward. Kicks it down the field. And that will do it. Dalton State, 2 goals in the final 10 minutes to steal the win here at Billy D. Hillier Stadium. A penalty to tie it up, and then a late goal. The Lady Eagles fall to 0-1 in the SSAC. Dalton State 1-1. Faulkner falls to 6-3-1 on the season. They'll be back in action Thursday night against the Florida College Falcons. We'll be back in about 30 minutes on a new channel for the men's game here on the Faulkner Sports Network.